Hey everyone, how's it going? Today I'm going to show you how to draw Gabara from Godzilla. So to start off with this, we're going to begin up by his eyes. So I'm going to make a small oval shape like this. And then I'm going to make a little round circle shape underneath, so his eyebrow and then his eye. Then I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to make that little oval shape kind of angled down. And then I'm going to make that circle shape underneath of it. Then starting right here, I'm going to draw a line just kind of curves up and goes down. And then I'm going to do the same thing here. Then I'm just going to draw a line that connects them on top. Inside of these, I'm going to make two little black ovals that I'm going to color in. Then he kind of has like a little dog mouth. So starting here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve down. It's going to go up, down, and then just kind of curve around. Then right here, I'm going to just draw a line that's just going to go down, over, and then up. And then I'm going to make another one that just kind of goes down, over, and then back up. Then inside of here, I'm going to add some long teeth on the top and the bottom. I'm just going to kind of color these in just so we can make them stand out a little better. Now, starting up here by the eyebrows, I'm going to draw a little ring around each eye. And then a little line that just kind of goes out and comes in. Another one that goes out and then comes in. Then up here I'm just going to draw a little line that just goes from one eyebrow to the other. I'm going to make a little line that goes down the center. Now out of the top of his head, you want to draw a little triangle for a horn. And then around it, I'm going to just make some kind of little pointy zigzag lines for some of his hair. Then starting right here, you want to draw a line that just curves up and then kind of comes back down for an ear. And then same thing here, curve it up and then come back down for an ear. Now his pupils, I'm just going to draw a circle with a small one inside of it, and I'm going to color in around it. Then same thing here, circle, little small one for his pupil, and then just color it in. Now starting right here, I'm going to draw a little line that just goes down for his neck, and then another one right here. He's got a pretty long neck. And then I'm going to kind of curve them out. Now, I'm going to make his arms up here. So starting right here, I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve up. It's going to go down and then come back for one of his claws. Draw another one here. And then another one right here. Then I'm going to curve this down and I'm going to draw a line that's going to go out. And then it's going to curve back. And then starting here, I'm just going to draw a line that's just going to kind of go down. And then I'm just going to kind of bring this line out. Then starting here, I'm going to do the same thing, just draw a line that goes down and curves back. Another one here, and then one more there. Line that curves down, it's going to go out and then come back. And then just a line right here, it's going to curve down. Then starting here, I'm going to draw 2 lines that just go down. And then I'm going to draw a line that kind of curves out and in. Another one that's going to curve out and then in for his body. And then for his legs, I'm just going to draw a line that's going to go down, curve in. Then he's got 3 toes, so I'm going to draw a line that's just going to curve down, come back up. Another one right here, it's going to curve down and back. And then one more, it's going to curve down and back. Same thing on this side, go out and then in. 3 toes, curve out, come back. One more time here, and then finally one more time right there. Then right here, I'm going to draw a line that's going to curve up, and then up to here. And then one's going to curve down, and then kind of come around here. Okay, so here's our basic drawing of Gabara. So now we need to add some details. So since we're down here, let's start by making some little curved lines on the toes for each of the claws. And then I like to add an extra little line on top of each one just to show that the toes are actually sitting in there. I'm going to come here and do the same thing with the claws. He's got kind of smaller claws, so I'm not going to make them real big. And I'm going to throw some of these extra little lines on there. Starting right here, I'm going to draw 2 lines that just kind of go up just to kind of show where his skin is kind of pulling and bending. Now, right on here, he's got kind of like a really hard shell on his stomach. So I'm going to draw a line that just kind of comes down on each side. And that's going to kind of curve in. And then I'm going to draw a line, it's just going to go out, it's just going to kind of come down towards his legs, and then it's just going to go back up here. Then I'm just going to kind of make these little kind of rounded shapes on each side. Just drawing them kind of real light. Then he's got one right here on each side of his chest. Then he's got a bigger one down here. And then they kind of start to get a little bit smaller as they go down, and then there should be 8 of them total. Then I'm just going to add some kind of little like detailed lines kind of inside of here, just real light, just kind of make it look like there's some texture and stuff in there. I'm going to add just some like little lines around each of these, and then just some extra little lines kind of coming across. Then just some extra little lines around here. Now on his face, I'm going to add a couple little kind of lines. I'm going to add 2 little lines kind of going up towards his mouth, or his nose I should say, and then cut some lines right on his cheeks there. Now on his body, he has lots of these kind of like little circle patterns. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fill in some of these big areas with just some of these kind of little circle patterns all over. I'm not making them, complete like little circles, just kind of filling in space all over. Just like this. And as you can see, they're not perfect or anything. I'm just kind of going around, just kind of filling up empty space with them. And this is going to continue along his whole body. So I'm going to fast forward this part real quick, and I'm going to put all of these little scales in. Okay, so now that I've filled up the body with all of these little scales, then I'm just going to add a couple little ones onto the face as well, kind of right around the cheeks and on the head. And I'm going to put some on the ears as well. Now the last thing I want to do is right around the eyes. I'm going to put some little lines, and then I'm just going to add some little lines along the top of the head just for like the hair. And there you go. There is your drawing of Gabara from Godzilla. I'm going to fast forward and start coloring this. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.